Reducing friction. We often spend a lot of time on behaviors that are easy. Scrolling through social media, for example, takes zero effort. So it is easy for it to fill up lots of our time. Doing 100 push-up or learning new software, in contrast, requires a lot of effort. Repeating those behaviors daily until they become habitual is tough. So making behaviors as easy as possible is to keep turning them into habits. Luckily, there are few tricks we can embrace to make anything seems easier. The first is to focus on reducing friction. The author has always been hopeless at sending greeting cards, while his wife never failed to do so. Why? Well, she keeps a box of greeting cards at home, pre-sorted by occasion. Make it easier to send congratulations or condolences or whatever is called for. Since she does not have to go out and buy a card when someone gets married or has an accident. There is no friction involved in sending one. You can also use this approach to increase friction for bad habits. If you want to waste less time in front of the TV, unplug it and take the batteries out of the remote. Doing so will introduce enough friction to ensure you only watch when you really want to. The second trick for making a good habit easier in the long term is the 2-minute rule, a way to make any new activity feel manageable. The principle is that any activity can be broken into a habit that is doable within 2 minutes. Want to read more? Don't commit to read one book every week. Instead, make a habit of reading 2 pages per night. Want to run a marathon? Commit to simply putting on your running shoes every day after work. 2-minute rule is a way to build easily achievable habits, and those can lead you on a greater things. Once you will pull up your running shoes, you will probably head out for a run. Once you have read 1 2 pages, you will likely continue. The rule recognizes that simply getting started is the first and most important step towards doing something. Immediate return environment. The final and most important rule for behavioral change is to make habits satisfying. This can be difficult for evolutionary reason. Today we are in what academics call a delayed return environment. You turn up at office today, but the return paycheck doesn't come until the end of the month. You go to gym in the morning, but you don't lose weight overnight. Our brain, though, evolved to cope with the immediate written environment of earlier human who weren't think about long-term return like saving for retirements or sticking to a diet. They were focused on immediate concerns like finding their results meal next meal, seeking shelter, and staying alert enough to escape any nearby line. Immediate returns can encourage bad habits. To smoking may give you lung cancer in 20 years, but in the moment it releases your stress and the craving for nicotine. So, when you are pursuing good habits with a delayed return, try to attach some immediate gratification or benefit to them. For example, a couple of author knows wanted to eat out less, cook more, get healthier, and save money. To do so, they opened a saving account called Trip to Europe, and every time they avoid to meal out, transferred rate 50 100 to the short term satisfaction of seeing rate 1400 land in that saving account provided that the immediate gratification they needed to keep them on the track for the immediate long term reward. Changing your life is not about making big breakthroughs or revolutionize your entire life. A tiny change in your behavior will not A tiny change in your behavior will not transform your life overnight, but turn that behavior into habit that you perform every day, and it can lead to big changes. With this book, we come to the end of this book, Atomic Habit by James Clear, one of my favorite book on self improvement. See you in the next book part. Till then, happy reading and happy cultivating, building tiny habits, one item at a time. Bye bye.